To occupy Iraq's office.
What was on my water bottle? If there's any question to Jess's devotion.
Oh, it's a fucking...
What does it say?
What is she left a note on my water bottle in the fridge this morning before I left.
It's a little snowman. Well, first of all, why do you have those?
You can read it.
Those are for little tags you put on presents.
It's a little snowman. It says, Sam, 6 more days till Christmas. You are loved. With a little heart.
Oh, God.
Wait, now, is there any question?
Does she just have to reinforce that constantly to keep you fucking from thinking she's going to leave?
I can't wait until, like, he opens the fridge and he sees a fucking handgun with a sign that says, eat now.
Love. Exactly. What, did you go Christmas shopping for the lovely?
Yes. I can't say too much because she might be listening.
Well, I know. I don't want to give this up or anything.
By the way, that's a very subtle... fucking sign what she just wrote. She's had enough of him, and she's had a...
Wow, I didn't translate it like that, but let me hear your take.
You are loved with a heart.
Right. She's had enough of him.
That's the subtle part, Sam.
And his nurturing mom, and that's why she didn't say, I love you. That's why she said, you are loved.
It doesn't mean by me.
No, it's by mother and by other. You are loved. Like, she's stating a fact.
Ah.
I think she was implying by her.
She would have said, I love you. It's faster.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Kenny just came in like Lenny and Squiggy.
Statement analysis, that indicates distance.
You are loved. You are loved. That is distance.
Well, why would she write the note then?
Because she's trying to somehow...
String you along.
String you along.
She's waiting for a payday.
Well, she's not ready to walk yet.
For a while.
Right, she's waiting for something better to come along.
Yeah, she wants you to know that you are
loved.
loved.
Anybody on the street.
I know, it can't be different.
What did you get her for last Christmas? Let's go there. What did you get her last Christmas?
I don't remember. I think last Christmas was a bunch of little things. The Christmas before was a little necklace with a tiny diamond on it from Tiffany. That's a nice gift.
Yeah, but that's crazy. You can't be shopping at Tiffany. You're not going to get your diamond's worth.
I know, but it was just like a little...
Where do they bring you for the tiny diamonds, by the way?
Oh, my God.
It was Tiffany's all about
like
over
in the basement.
Top. Yeah.
The elevator goes ka-chonk. And you step out and you hear your footsteps in the dripping water down a cement hallway. All the glitz is gone.
Because they're grandiose over there.
Yeah,
it was
so
certainly...
I don't even know where you could find a tiny diamond in that joint.
Did it come in the blue box?
It did. That was the whole point. It was the least expensive stone in the entire store, but it came in the blue box.
Exactly.
So.
Oh, man.
How tiny? How tiny?
I mean, it was literal. I mean, it's flake, probably under a quarter carat at the most.
Oh, wow, like my engagement ring.
So the I don't even know what you call it is much bigger than the.
Oh yeah, the setting.
The setting.
Like, was it a giant metal setting?
Yeah.
And I love when they take the setting and they facet the setting and then put the stone in the middle. So it's like, look, the setting has facets. You can barely tell where the diamond starts and ends. It looks giant.
To compare. Just because I don't think people understand at home. So you got the tiny diamond and the setting. It's kind of like looking at E-Rock's belly button on his belly.
Keep going.
Fuck. Here's how you knew that was going to bomb, because you actually, you guys can't see, but he leaned back on the mic and began doing the hand motion.
Hand motion around the belly area. So, is that it?
Yeah, except not those 2 diamonds, just the one.
Oh, just the one?
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
Wait, this is the actual necklace?
But without the 2 on the side, only the one in the middle.
You can't even see the diamond.
Just
what's the
one.
point? Might as well just have a regular chain. It just looks like the necklace has a knot.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
it looks like a kinked necklace.
It looks like,
No, it wasn't that big. It was like that.
It wasn't that big.
Yeah, because see, that has
that you could actually see the diamond.
No, it wasn't this big. It was similar to this.
Was it gold or silver?
No, it was silver.
Was it silver? It wasn't even like platinum or white gold?
No, it's probably silver.
Oh, God.
What's the difference? White gold looks just like silver.
Fuck that Tiffany shit. That's why you go to Steven Singer.
I know. That's the last time I ever went
And you do know
anywhere.
that Steven Singer would have gave you a much bigger fucking necklace. And I know we're not even doing a live read here. I'm just telling you. A lot of these people, a lot of these places, I'm not saying that one in particular, but they do rip you off.
No, her finger's blinging now because of Steven Singer.
And that's something she could depend on, hawking someday.
Sure.
Why would
when
she?
you're ready to be out on the street.
Absolutely. You are loved. That is very distant.
You
that
are
is
loved.
a statement of fact. And she was probably thinking about your mother nurturing you and your mother, and she was just getting annoyed, and she felt guilty she was annoyed. So she wrote, "You are loved." And I'll bet you when she wrote it, she broke the pen tip. Like if you look at the D, there's probably a dark smudge where she's like, "You are loved." And she just kept thinking about your hair and your Boy Scout and all your dumps that are petrified in the closet. "You are loved." And snapped the pen.
E-Rock just reminded me, last Christmas was a very low-key affair because the engagement ring was on Thanksgiving, and I let her know,
that Christmas is going to be a little.
Yeah,
it might be a little
Christmas
short.
is going to be, knock your socks off.
So why
crazy.
didn't you wait for Christmas? I know, or is that hack to get engaged on Christmas? I don't
Did
know.
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but
Right?
then
No, because
knowing that you couldn't give her the Christmas gifts, I'm wondering if you should just wait till Christmas.
Because number one, I did it in front of the whole family, and it was a big to-do. And number two, when you get engaged on Christmas, the engagement ring becomes a Christmas present. And should
then they don't have to give it back. Should she finally find someone worth her fucking number?
So
that's right. Wow. So and this Christmas, is it good? Is it a good year? Is she going to be happy?
Yeah, she'll be happy. There's no marquee piece, but there's several pieces that make up.
No marquee piece? No big gift where you're like, oh, here it is, last one I give you.
There's no jewelry this year.
Oh, boy.
She's probably every year she's getting her hopes up. Like, this is the year he's going to surprise me.
With something big.
Every year she sees a bunch of little boxes.
Wrestling stuff. Action figures.
Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
Yeah. But they're shirt box size, and she's like, ugh.
Oh, I know what this is.
It's like the Van Heusen. I bet her and my mother, Sam and my mother shop at the same place.
Yeah, they bump into each other at the Van Heusen store.
She got 2 wedding bands recently, so
fucking puppies.
Enough of that. No, they're not bands.
Oh,
enough with the wedding stuff. You got to start thinking of just being nice and getting.
Well, he's got to
shit.
get married still.
Right, so that's enough to tide over. Me, I'm the big prize
In the
this year.
coming year.
Oh, you're the big prize.
Sam will be married.
when is the wedding?
June.
What a lousy gift for poor Jess.
What?
Oh, no offense.
Whatever you're giving her.
No, I mean the wedding.
What do you think? 10 years in, and if he doesn't hit pay dirt, you think she's sticking around?
I think she's very loyal, but I think she feels guilty at how disgusted she is because she's a really nice girl.
Yeah.
But she'll probably lay awake one night and realize that she's fantasizing about him being killed, and go like, "Oh wow, that's terrible." I gotta she'll realize she's smiling, and she's like, "Why am I smiling? I was just thinking about Sam being hit by a car. Oh, I should probably not smile."
But don't you think most girls that
Into the wedding or the relationship?
the relationship thinking most girls invest their time because they hope that there's going to be a payout. They're going to
Future
be taken
earnings
care of.
potential is what I call it.
Right. So what happens if that time never comes? Do you think Jess will stay with you? Say you just have to live in almost poverty for another 20 years.
God.
I don't see that as being an option.
But what happens if it is? Do you think she sticks around?
No.
I don't know. But I don't see it as being an option. It's not one of my concerns.
Do you want kids right now or no?
Even regardless of whether I wanted kids right now or not, they wouldn't be happening right now.
Can't afford them.
Are you saying?
no.
He's being responsible.
Are you wearing bags?
Unlike other people out
I always
there.
thought he was part black.
You wear bags?
Right now, yeah.
You wear condoms in your relationship?
Right now, yes.
Oh, boy.
She's had enough of them. I couldn't do it.
God.
You wear a bag when you're. Why don't you just pull out?
Well,
It's not
okay.
100%.
All right, she thought if we started wearing bags again,
Yeah.
then we stopped after the wedding, it becomes special.
Wait a minute. She suggested you start wearing them again?
Yeah.
When?
She's probably really pissed off that I just decided.
That's fair. That's not that. That's not
No, I don't think it's that bad.
When did she suggest this?
Well, she brought it up a little while ago, and then we enacted it
This is so personal.
a month or two ago. Yeah.
But wait, she said to you.
Yeah, it is.
It's
true, though.
Oh, no.
It's true.
She said,
So
I think we should start wearing condoms again.
so then after the wedding night, that'll be like almost like a special night.
Yeah.
Did she see a sore on your lip or
Of
something?
skin on skin. Sex.
Yeah. Or did you see a basketball jersey around the house?
No.
It's not just you just give up the ass after a wedding.
That's the new start.
I don't know if that's
Another road.
Yes, Troy. Yeah, exactly.
Good old Troy.
Yeah. Once you're Mr. and Mrs. Roberts, it's fucking give me that shit vent. So wait, and how did she bring it to you? Did she go like, Sam, I want to talk to you? Like, where were you guys? How'd that come up?
We were just at home, and she was like, I think this would be fun if, and I was like,
Oh,
Fun.
Yeah, rubbers are real fun.
and then
Yeah.
it's like one of those things of depriving yourself of something.
How
to
long
make-
ago did this happen?
When the talk or when we actually started doing it?
Doing it.
Probably a month or two at most.
Enjoying it, are you?
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's terrible.
They're terrible.
Really?
So,
It's really bad.
condoms.
Sex only gets worse once you get married anyway. That's why you start having affairs.
You know you're locked in.
Well, you just and they, you know, like you have a
Listen
cool
to
girl.
marriage expert
Well,
Troy.
no, yeah, but everybody here's been in a relationship where you're doing all sorts of crazy shit, and then you're with a broad for a long time. She's not taking loads in the fucking face
Opie
anymore.
seems very happily married.
Yeah, I'm fine, Troy.
Well, I'm just saying, from my experience.
Cynical. You've never been married. What experience?
But I feel like I've been married. I've been in a
3 years
relationship that felt like a marriage. Absolutely.
Well, I'm 6 years into my relationship.
But wait, the condom thing is very weird to me. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't my idea, and it's not fun.
now let's just say,
Wait, just to make it more special after you're married, though?
that doesn't make sense.
Cut the tips off of all of them. Let your head get a little.
That doesn't make sense. Was she on the pill and said, I don't want to be on the pill anymore? Because a lot of women, like my girlfriend was on it at one point and then went off it because it was bad for her.
She's paranoid. She's still on the pill.
She's on the pill and she's making you wear
and
bags.
condoms. Wow.
Yeah.
Does she not want Sam's kid?
You are loved.
You are loved. All right.
Oh, there's a lot of distance there. Kenny was right.
Wow.
The pill, the condoms are very...
She's got a candy dish of morning after pills on the night table. She just takes a mouthful.
Exactly. You want to take the elevator? No, I'm just going to throw myself down the stairs in case. What do you think, Kenny? She cheat on him?
What do you get for Christmas? Abstinence?
What?
That's so. Go back out in the hallway.
Oh, that's terrible.
Just fall asleep in the hallway again.
Oh, shit.
I thought my belly button joke was bad.
Well, it was.
No, because the process is much more enjoyable unprotected.
Yeah.
And so it's like.
But why wait for a certain day? It doesn't mean anything.
Because it's like let's forget how great it is and then remember.
No, because you guys are living together. It's not like you're living apart and then when you're married, now you're a couple. You're fucking having sex for the first time. This is that trying to make something of the wedding night that just stop. Enjoy life now.
Yeah, like...
You're going to lose your dick before your wedding day.
I hope not. That would be awful.
That would be awful, but you know you should be using it now undeterred.
Wow, I don't really get that one.
No, I don't either.
It's to make it more special.
I understand.
On the wedding day.
On the wedding night,
Or
trust
night.
me, your sex is going to
So
be amazing.
every time you have sex now, it's not as special.
That's right.
Why didn't you say no?
That's right. That's right.
If I was with a girl and we had that talk and she said, I would say, wow, no.
Oh boy, and then there'd be a big fight.
No.
Sam doesn't like fighting.
No, this is weird because a lot of couples will stop having sex
Oh, that's stupid.
leading up to their wedding.
With each other?
But to continue having sex, but in that way, is just strange. Why not just not have sex for a few months?
She must just really be into Sam Roberts. I don't know.
Oh God.
Because people do that.
He knows it's weird, though. He's questioning it. Sam's a little bothered by it. He knows.
No, I know.
No, the logic is a little
weird.
strange.
It's weird.
Because I think...
Because she sat down and just talked to us. She had been thinking about it. Like, I want him to start using condoms again.
Maybe she thinks you're sowing your wild oats.
Yeah, maybe she
before
thinks
you
you're
get married.
cheating, or maybe she's tempted. And she wants you to get used to it. So, like, maybe whoever, I like Jess a lot, but maybe she's seeing somebody who prefers to raw dog.
Better not be you, Eric.
Oh, the Nagel seed.
No, it's just because it's like depriving yourself of, a food that you really enjoy until a certain day.
No,
and then
I understand,
but
but
tastes
then
better.
But then that's where you just don't have the sex.
I mean, you got to have a
A
little something.
lot of people go down that road.
You got to eat.
Yeah.
Do
Once the
something
wedding
different.
starts, I guarantee you, once the wedding starts, she might go, the kind of thing is good, though, because this way there won't be any mistakes. Maybe she wants to come off the pill. Maybe she's sick of taking the pill, but she would rather not have your kids.
She's pretty honest. She would probably just say,
She's honest, but she's like any other human being. We're all delusional on some level.
Oh.
All of us are. And she didn't realize that when she wrote "You Are Loved," that she's really saying goodbye. It's very slow.
What does
our
mother
relationship's
think about the
good.
condoms?
She's just finding out, I'm sure, listening at home. So
Dad'll tell her.
yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to hear what they were talking about today.
Watch him call him and go, Sammy, I'm still wearing them.
I'm here. It's going to make for an uncomfortable Christmas Eve.
It certainly would.
You want to call your mom, see what she thinks of this whole thing?
Nope.
I would bet she would think it's a little weird.
Yeah, well, I think it'd
Why,
be
Sam? She wouldn't like her. She wouldn't like her Sam's penis feeling anything but
Pure, the ultimate pleasure it could.
warm, wet flesh.
Being all it could be.
She'd prefer not to think about my penis at all, I would think.
Well, I mean, from just a practical point of view, not sexual.
You got really personal, too. That's fucked up.
That's how I roll.
Rubbers
That's
and
fair.
the pill is horseshit, Noodles is saying. Rubbers and the pill is horseshit.
Well, you
Why
know
the
what?
pill? I understand rubbers.
They're all-
Jeez, as long as she's on the
Yeah.
pill, you could just knock a
I don't
batch in
understand
there.
rubbers.
Have fun. Rubbers are stupid.
You just
Yes.
Might as well stick an IUD in there also.
Right?
A frisbee.
Right?
And a
Stick the frisbee
diaphragm,
in
yeah,
there,
a
too.
frisbee.
Yeah.
Okay. Go with the frisbee.
That sperm's got to go through the beginning of Get Smart to get to the
No
fucking
kidding,
egg.
man. Holy fuck.
Do you have to use a dental dam when you eat
a dental dam.
A dud what?
It's not about the protection of it. It's about the feeling. You know.
Yeah.
That it's
Yeah.
depriving you of a certain feeling
Well,
that
it
you'll
is.
regain once you're married.
All right.
So that wedding night will be special.
Oh yeah.
We'll find out.
But I've told
We'll
her
find
because
out
of
in
this,
June.
I won't last
Oh, he's going to shoot too soon.
on the wedding night.
He's going to have premature cumsies.
I'll be so excited.
Then do it again.
Wait a minute.
Just do it again.
I have to jerk off.
How long do you take? Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, Sam.
We just figured it all out.
She's
Yeah,
tired of She's
Could you
tired.
wear 3 condoms, please?
Could you wear a sock and a rubber band?
Oh,
no.
Quick,
Roberts.
now it's uncomfortable.
Now we can't even look at him.
He's not fucking long enough for her. She's sick and tired of him stopping so soon. She's hoping the condom will help.
She's just making an excuse that
God,
it's
Sam.
for the wedding night.
Quick draw McGraw.
How long do you take? For real, without a condom.
Without a condom?
For real.
I mean, on a good day or a quick day?
Yeah, quick day.
On a quick day, you're not looking at more than 3 minutes.
You lying?
Oh,
no.
boy.
On a quick day?
How about with a condom?
With a condom, I mean,
The sky's the limit.
yeah, I mean,
That's what it is.
It's all about pacing.
Oh.
You gotta pace yourself.
That's what it is. He's taking too long.
You gotta know how to edge a little bit. Chill out a minute.
Oh, boy.
there'll be times with the condom where it's just, this isn't working.
You just
lose your
gotta
rod?
have
Yep.
horrific. You gotta have horrific thoughts in your head that can sit there right on the back shelf and be brought forward at a moment's notice.
Sure.
And then you're just like, not enough to lose your rod, though. You know, it's a fine line.
What do you do when you lose your rod in the condom? You just pull it off and go, look.
Yeah, I've had to
Flap.
do, yeah.
Flap.
What did
I
she
just
say?
like-
She mad?
No, because then I blame it on the condom, and that was her idea.
Blame it on the condom. And then what happens? Like, do you try to
Spit in your
get
hand. Let's say what's worked this puppy up to its potential.
going again with another condom? What's going on?
Depends. Sometimes we'll stop and then start again, and then sometimes it just isn't working.
Jeez,
and
it's
go
like
watch
work.
television.
Oh, once you're watching television and she hasn't been
you guys are
brought
just
to that
over-
special place.
You're
Wrestling's
overthinking
on
shit.
somewhere.
Yeah, there's problems at the Roberts bedroom.
You're overthinking stuff, man. But if it works out for you, good for you. Whatever.
But sometimes it's fine with a condom.
Sure,
Sometimes it's
sure,
great.
yeah, sure. Sometimes, sure. There's problems in the Roberts bedroom.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
problem.
She's trying to work this out before the wedding. She's like, can I get him to go longer? I can't do this.
Oh, God.
She's satisfied, I think.
Anytime with a condom, anytime with a condom, you know what you have to do?
What?
As say you're going straight missionary. You know, her legs are on the outside, yours are on the inside. You're
Yeah.
just going to do the dot with a condom. You got to sometimes do a little push up. Get yourself up, and then grab her legs and fucking knock them in together, and put your legs on the outside.
Right.
Now, she's got her legs pretty much closed. You're in the tightest possible position you could be in.
I see what you're saying.
And then it works with a condom because now you're working with it's almost like jerking off with the slide motion or the
Right.
grip,
Right.
grip and rip. That's more of a grip and rip.
That's a great idea.
It works.
And then it pushes everything.
Everything gets slammed on your dick,
Squeezed up real tight.
and you're yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. That works good.
That's a great idea.
It does work very well. Yeah.
Wow. How premature.
It's not
Do you make
premature.
cumsies when you kiss her?
No, I've never done that.
3 minutes.
His dick has to go right into
That's
an
a quick
incubator.
day.
That's how premature it is. He's got preemie.
Do you,
There are quick days, but there are days that it's like, okay.
but you're not a dirty talker.
No.
You're not a spanker?
No. I mean, I have spanked, but not as a regular practice.
There's just nothing going
No,
on
it's
in that
just
bedroom.
he just climbs on like you climb on the way a child does when it wants to teat.
You could broadcast that on Nickelodeon, you guys having sex. That's how undirty it is.
You said horrific thoughts, right?
Yeah.
IGD66 on Twitter. What kind of thoughts does Ant think is horrific? Empty keg, no ammo.
Those are two of the horrific
Those are two
thoughts.
of your horrific
Other ones
thoughts?
include some people of certain racial backgrounds.
He puts on jungle fever to keep from coming. So yeah, Sam needs to be dirtier.
Yeah.
You need to extend the lovemaking a little bit. I think that's what's happening is it's too short.
You are loved. Sounds like an old fucking English butler saying that to you.
You're marrying Hobson.
Hobson.
So we should give your mom a call. She'll give you some tips.
Terrible idea.
Some pointers.
I'm going to talk to Jess.
I would hope that by now she's turned off the radio.
No, she's very
I do wonder
invested in your life.
Yeah.
What do you wonder?
When I see my mother again, if she'll pretend she never heard this or if she'll
She hears
repress it.
And she's probably, they've talked about it while they were out shopping. I bet you Jess is saying, does the father come quick too? And she's like, oh no, he's a horse.
Oh, no,
is Sammy coming quick again?
Again?
How embarrassing.
It's not what it is.
All right. Why don't we break, I guess?
She needs something dirty. You got to be dirtier, Sam. She's a cool girl.
Yeah.
Thank you, Troy. Adderall, man.
Yeah. Think about that house.
You're working toward that.
Look at the goal. Look at the goal.
How much money you got in the bank? How much money you got in the bank?
Ah, the bank account.
Not even worth mentioning.
Come on in. How much?
No. Just
I mean, honestly, right now,
yeah.
$2 million?
I don't know. Probably have like $1,000.
Jesus, $1,000.
Eric, is that more or less than you have in the bank?
Jesus Christ.
That's less. Oh, that's less. He answers it. That's less.
Poor Iraq.
$1,000 in the bank.
Poor Iraq, though. You're right.
So I'm excited to
Where
have
are you
money
going?
for
Where are you
that.
going?
So I'm going to California.
Well,
My one chick.
does your other chick know about it?
Yeah.
Does she like it or no?
But she's not happy about it, but she understands.
How many chicks you got?
Right now I'm with 2.
But he's honest with them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which one do you like better, or do you not have a
Fantasy
choice?
does this
They're both
play out in?
completely different.
Yeah, how do they accept that?
These are 2
You're
really
willing
cool
to share a
chicks.
Troy Kwan, I think.
Well, it's weird because I'm trying something different. I'm actually being really honest with both of them about everything, about every single thing. So,
Bank account?
well, I mean, there's not much there to be honest about, but
You'll lose one. You know you'll lose one.
Yeah, and which one's going to stab you in the middle of the night?
well,
And
one
she
of
makes
them,
believe she's cool with all this.
Because she finds other girls' panties.
And then you
One of
wake up
them knows
because
that-
a knife is being plunged into your chest.
Yeah.
one of them knows that long term isn't going to be for her. Because she's interested in a family and marriage, and that's not what I'm interested. Where the other one just got out of a horribly abusive marriage, so she's perfect for me.
Sure.
Because she just doesn't want to get wrapped up in another marriage again.
Which one are you going away with? The ex-married one?
Yeah.
Mrs. Roberts.
Oh,
I didn't call her.
Jesus.
I didn't call her, Sam. I did not call her.
Good morning.
Your
picked up the
pal
phone.
Iraq did.
You mean rich Iraq? Old fat pockets?
Mrs. Roberts, how are you today?
Exactly.
I'm
Fat
fine,
stomach.
thanks. How are you
Chin.
guys?
We're
Lights,
enjoying
arms.
we're enjoying Christmas cookies from someone else today,
Yeah.
but that's not why we called.
No.
Don't
No.
even. Why
We're calling about relationship things with Sam. And I don't know. We've got some info that's a little troubling. This is between Sam and Jess.
And we'd rather tell you instead of maybe you finding out another way.
Have you been listening to the show?
I've heard a little bit of it.
You should hang up now.
Oh,
So,
boy, no,
Just
no,
hang up.
no,
Well, don't be polite anymore.
No.
I'm prepared to hang up soon.
Yeah, please.
You don't
hang
have
up.
to hang up, Miss Roberts. We're
And-
not being rude.
And don't ever. And if you don't hang up, never talk about this off the air ever.
It seems Sam is
Oh, my
using
God.
prophylactics now with Jess, with the lovely Jess, because they wanted to be a little more special on the wedding night. See where they will do it sans, prophylactic. So and
how
that's going to make it
unnecessary
special.
this is?
But we then found out that Sam seems to be able to continue the pleasure a little longer with a condom on than when he is not wearing a condom.
Why would she?
And we think that's why Jess wants
Right.
him to wear the condom, just so it lasts longer instead of being what they call a one pump chump in the bedroom.
And then Opie over here laughs. Oh my God! Can you believe these guys? After he's the one who picked up the phone, knowing exactly where this would
I
go.
thought they'd be a little more subtle.
Well,
I think
I
Dan's
wanted
been
to
very-
get to I wanted to get to the point, but keep it a little classy.
You've been out
we're
with
trying to be
Jess,
classy.
Miss Roberts. You've been out with her. Has she indicated dissatisfaction in that area?
Do you guys realize how grossly inappropriate?
horrible.
No,
Yeah,
you
thank
girls,
you.
you girls talk about
Yes.
a little bit, maybe not dirty wise, but you guys discuss some of the gentleman's sexual prowess. I'm sure you tell Jess about Mr. Roberts and how fat it is. It's just girl talk. We understand. It's just girl talk.
At the club?
Yeah, at the club.
This is what they discussed at that women's club.
So when you're talking with Jess, does she bring up Sam at all?
How fat?
Oh, how detergent it is.
She does not bring up their intimate life.
No?
No.
Oh.
That does seem odd.
Has she complained about Sam occasionally being done too quickly or not being able to maintain his turgid state with a prophylactic?
Absolutely not.
No?
Okay.
And so then you were completely unaware of the fact that Sam might have what they call a sexual problem.
Who do you think I'm texting?
Okay. No, I'm wondering if they...
I'm not aware of any problem like that at all.
Well, it's there.
Has she complained like, well, Sam will sometimes lose it in the middle, and you have to go, oh, God, his father certainly doesn't. It would stay rock hard during a tsunami.
Do you discuss that with her?
No.
Oh, boy.
That's really disgusting.
We don't mean to be disgusting. We're just concerned with Sam's relationship because he's not... we're afraid that Jess is unhappy in that area.
She's fine. There's nothing to be worried about, and you don't, Mother, have to
blood.
talk about this.
Mother.
We love Sam, and we want him to be happy, and we love Jess, but we're concerned that he's a real snooze in the bedroom.
Yeah, there might be. And you know what happens if the sex life, it's not everything. I know that, but it's a big part of being married, and we just want his marriage to be successful, and I'm sure you do. So what advice would you give Sam to keep his cock hard?
Don't even address it. Why wouldn't you just hang up?
No, you shouldn't want to hang up. That would be rude.
She loves the airtime.
I'll bet
She's not going to hang up.
The key is probably like crackers and buttermilk.
Jess seems very happy to me.
Seems.
Well, how about this? Like,
Laughter behind the tears, or
what did you and Mr. Roberts do leading up to the wedding night?
Right. How did you make it
special? Did you guys change some things around?
Oh yeah, what did you
to
do?
make your wedding night a little special?
Don't answer.
So who sent cookies in today?
My wife.
Well, that would be Paul's mom, who is now the baking champion of the show.
Actually.
What?
It was Paul who just called me. I should have said something to him.
Hey, did you were you trying to have children right after you got married?
No.
No, you waited a while, huh?
Yeah, they
now, what types of precautions were used when you two were wacky kids, just, trying to enjoy each other's pleasure?
That is so none of your business.
Nah, you know what? It kind of is everyone's business now. It's opened up. I mean,
agree.
things about sexuality and birth control and stuff, it only helps people now. And I'm sure you want to help other
agree.
people.
Good point, Ed.
Like that. You're a good woman. What types of birth control were used back in the day?
I just say don't do it.
Oh, abstinence?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't believe that.
I'll just say this nicely. She's saying don't do it there.
Oh.
But there were other options.
There are other options. Okay. So there are other options, Mrs. Roberts, to vaginal intercourse that would keep you from being pregnant, but still make sure that the hubby doesn't leave the nest for pleasure elsewhere.
I don't know if all the cookies that Paul brought in are actually homemade.
Yeah?
Why?
Oh, really? Do you think you got some at the store?
Some of them seem store-bought.
Why?
Sure.
And then mixed in with the homemade ones?
Yeah.
Why would she take the pill and use a condom?
We don't get that. That's
we don't understand that. That seems a little like she really doesn't want to have the Roberts child. She does not want to give you a grandchild.
What's your thoughts on that? You have to have a thought on that.
Why both?
Are they sugar cookies?
Would you like a grandchild from your son Sam? That's an easy question.
Sometime when they're ready.
When they're ready. Now, what would you consider ready, though? Knowing Sam and Jess.
Right when they're ready.
What does ready mean? Ready mature-wise? Ready financially?
It's their call. Whatever's right for them.
Oh, so if they wanted to have one tomorrow, you'd be fine with it.
It's totally up to them.
So he'd have to pull that condom off, though.
Do you put a dinner roll in the box of cookies to what, for moisture? Because there's a dinner roll in here, and Opie was saying it might be to preserve moisture.
Jess is going to need a dinner roll in her pants with Sam being as unfucking
Kind of dinner roll.
Satisfying.
satisfying.
It's literally, it's like a bread.
That's a little baking trick that keeps everything moist. Look at this chocolate chip cookie. How moist it still is.
They are moist and soft.
chip.
Does that work?
Oh, no, I like, for Christmas, I like crispier cookie.
Well, we wouldn't know that now, would we?
Crispier cookie at Christmas.
Well,
It sounds like a
crispier cookie,
song.
by the way. That's the problem we think Sam is having. His cookies not staying crispy.
Oh, his cookies aren't staying
Sam's cookies.
crispy.
Yeah.
But they're not Christmas cookies. They're like chocolate cookies, chocolate
Doesn't matter.
chips.
Your mom didn't make cookies for us.
Well, she was going to, but then you called her and asked her these questions.
I didn't say anything.
These are
I've been
all
very reserved. People have
perfectly-
noticed how reserved I've been.
These are perfectly fine questions to ask a mother about her son and future
not.
daughter-in-law. Oh, of course they are. Where do you live? The 50s? Well, this isn't Leave It to Beaver. This is, we're going into 2012 over here. It's an open talk and
let it,
honesty.
Let the record state that we wouldn't even know this. You decided to share this today.
Yeah, he
Sam.
actually told us first
And
that he's got to
my
wear
ask.
3 condoms in order to stay rigid.
That's not what I said.
And it even made me go, holy shit, this is real personal.
Not.
She just got tired of Sam's inadequacies.
Yeah.
I was going to spend my entire day today making nice treats for you guys.
Thank you. We're trying to help Sam.
Speaking of treats, is that what happened before the babies?
What were you
after
thinking?
the wedding?
What were you thinking about making? Just cookies or fudge too?
Does it trouble you that Sam has to use a splint on his dick like a Civil War leg wound?
Homemade fudge or what type of fudge? Like what type of fudge, cookies, stuff like that.
Yes. Maybe you could pack the condom with fudge, and this way it would cut down on the
Are you gonna make
sensation.
pecan tarts?
And look the right color.
And other baked goods.
I thought some pecan tarts would be good.
How's cunnilingus with a handlebar mustache?
Oh, my God.
You have
Does that
pecan
come into
tarts?
play?
Pecan tarts?
Yeah.
It's cool. You have one as a son, too. I'm kidding, Mrs. Roberts. I like your
Yes,
mom.
Mrs. Roberts.
We're joking.
Always a pleasure talking to you. Obviously, we're not going to get any info that we want out of here because you kick it old school.
But ask her about Sam and the amount of money he makes here.
Yeah, what about Sam's pay here? Now, we've learned E-Rock. You know Eric, right?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Eric.
Eric is
E-Rock
buying,
is buying a house.
That's how well he's doing around here.
And we look at the way E-Rock works, and we look at the way Sam, your lovely son, works very hard here, and he can't afford that house. He can't afford a TV.
I can't afford a room in the house.
Can't afford a room. He's just the disparity between pay of these two gentlemen is a little much. What's your take on that?
Well, I think you're absolutely right, and you guys ought to tell management that.
Oh, we
Oh,
do.
trust me, we
Blaming
do.
it on you.
How about I take care of my own friggin' self first and try to get money out of them from me? I can't afford to
Trust
heat
me.
my pool the whole season.
That must
You know
be
how
tough.
hard that is?
Sure.
We had a discussion on Friday, me and Jimmy and some of the bosses around here.
Yes, we did. About your son's valuable contribution.
Yep. We did
I
do
think
that.
It would be really nice if management recognized that, and I'm sure they're going to soon.
No, they're not going to soon.
Not at all. Sam's on his way out.
showing it doesn't matter what you do for a company.
Right.
And nobody appreciates a man who can't keep an erection.
I can.
And the company
true.
knows that.
When it just withers away because the rubber doesn't fit, it's not sensitive enough for him. And then if there's not, we found out if it's not on, he's very sensitive, and then he can lose it in 3 minutes. Mrs. Roberts, your son giving his future wife 3 minutes of pleasure is not cutting it. You got to understand that.
That's twice as much pleasure as he gives on the after show. Now, we talked to management about Sam, and they said that any man who can't take care of things in the bedroom can't be trusted in a company. And that's the feelings around here.
Is that why E-Rock's done so well? Because of the sexual prowess?
Yes,
of
Sexual
Eric Nagel?
prowess is legendary.
Yeah, because Eric is so heavy, and he's got a big, thick one, and he just lays on and just allows his big hips to collapse in like a neutron star.
What do you
is
call
heavy.
your semen?
I don't have a name for it.
Well, that's your problem.
Like Precious Prince Nagel.
Apparently
Precious
garbage.
Nagel seed.
She doesn't want anyone near her.
Yeah.
Prince
It's
Nagel
keep
seed.
that off of me.
Yeah.
Does she go ew when it hits her anywhere?
First of all, I will. Any answer to that in question, the implications.
Does she shake her hands and go like, can she get a towel? Like, she's tired of it, right?
No.
Yeah, the second you're done, does she just go repeat, get me a towel, get me a towel, get me a towel? Is it anything like that?
No.
My ex-girlfriend took the goose. She knew better.
She liked it?
Fuck yeah, she liked it.
I don't care. I like when they just kind of wallow in it, like a pig in a sty. Just wallow.
I like when they root around in my cum with their nose.
Like she's looking for truffles.
I feel
Ms. Roberts, you still there?
I feel like we're really resorting to base level humor.
No.
Well,
when did we ever go above that? Yeah, Mrs. Roberts?
Go ahead with this conversation without me.
I just making sure you were still on the line. That's all. That's all. What are the plans for today? What are the plans for today?
What's going on with the iPad over there?
I don't know.
Today, making treats for you guys.
I can hear it.
Making treats. What about Christmas? Christmas a big thing around the Roberts house?
Oh yes, it's a big deal.
And what are you gonna cook up a turkey and Dad's gonna cut it?
No, we don't do turkey for Christmas.
Oh, what do you do? Holiday ham?
Yeah, we do ham on Christmas Day.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Eve too. We'll probably do like roast chicken or something Christmas Eve.
Oh, that sounds good. Wow, a lot of family over?
The iPad is still on.
What is that?
Some of Jess's family's coming for Christmas Eve.
Oh.
The in-laws are coming
The in-laws. Well, that's interesting.
Yes.
Do you spend much time with the in-laws?
Me?
Yeah,
I do, yeah.
Now and then.
But the whole family now together, is that going to be a little awkward? Is there one that's a drunk or?
No, it'll probably be all right. My dad doesn't like having company, but he pretends.
Oh, boy.
But
He
likes
hates
to-
Jess's family.
Yeah.
No, he hates
Father hates Jess's family.
Tell.
He hates most families.
And they can sense it.
It's most families.
Yeah. But
Really? Does he?
Yeah. He hates.
But he'll be nice to them regardless, despite disliking them.
For his boy.
He likes them as people. But he doesn't like having people over. He doesn't like going over to people's houses.
Well, because you guys are very traditional.
Shut in.
Yeah.
So
Is he
you're
gonna be-
agoraphobic?
Exactly. What does he do?
Is he going to be
Twirl
reading
his
that
mustache?
Is he going to be reading that story again this year?
He reads 3 stories.
What stories does he
You
read?
don't
I
remember?
forgot.
He
Yeah.
reads Christmas stories, even though everyone's pushing 30. And it's
Oh,
one
God.
family now.
He reads the
Makes
Polar
sense when they were
Express.
8.
He reads the Polar Express. He reads How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, boy.
He reads Twice the Night Before Christmas.
Does he really get into it? Like, does he put on the voice and stuff? And then he said, "Why do you think I like?"
and then
Does he
he
do all that
also-
stuff?
Does he have a costume
No costume.
for his reading? No.
And then he also reads the original story of Christmas from the Bible.
What? Who tolerates this shit?
I know.
What's the matter with you
tradition.
guys? Get up and walk
Jesus.
out.
How long does this take?
Walk out. Like it's a club.
I was
Get
trying-
up and walk out.
If he started that towards the night, he'd hear boo.
How long does it take?
Probably about a half hour.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, these are short stories.
What do you all do while he's doing it?
I want to know.
Sit there and listen.
No, you don't.
Intently.
And do you have to look at him like and nod like, yeah, that Grinch.
Yeah.
Bunch of
Yeah.
creeps.
Mrs. Roberts, have you had it with the story readings?
No, that's a good tradition.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I like the airing of grievances.
Yeah. How about the tradition Jess started, though? That's the one we're concerned with.
Yes, that tradition.
We get it. We've moved past
Yeah.
it.
She
At
wants to
this
keep
point-
Sam's herpetic seed away from her.
I don't have herpes.
No, we know that.
I don't have any STIs.
STIs?
Sexually transmitted infections is what they're called now.
Oh, why not a disease?
I don't know.
How do you get rid of that D?
Generation Now calls them STIs.
Not that you got to worry about that with the fucking tarpaulin you're wearing over your dick.
That's right.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Roberts.
Uh-oh. I wonder if that's what happened.
Nobody.
I wonder if there might be a little something that might have happened while Sam was away with me.
Oh,
Or maybe before
no.
that.
Oh,
Maybe she
no.
saw an old flame.
Oh, boy.
She didn't see any old flames.
Like the old lady in the elevator. Hey, it's an old flame.
That's just horrible.
That is terrible, but what are you going to do?
That's the type of person you are, though.
Terrible.
Terrible.
All right, let's Mrs.
Goodbye,
Roberts.
Miss Roberts. Thank you for
Let her go.
calling in and
Yes,
talking
Mrs.
about
Roberts.
this. She wanted to just hear about it, so she called in.
Help
she
Sam.
don't
Bake
wanna
some
hear about
Viagra into those cookies. Some Cialis.
Exactly.
Cialis and oatmeal.
We're only giving them cookies when they're covered in cellophane. Make them eat those.
Yeah, let them know how Jess feels. No pleasure whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this was really a good time. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Sam doesn't talk dirty either. We're concerned about that.
Yeah. No dirty speak
dirty
at all.
No.
Like I'm not a fucking, yeah, you big fuck me, you
I
fucking
am.
bitch. But every so often,
I feel like an asshole as I'm dirty talking.
Do you?
Yep.
You're not good at it. You feel
Nope.
uncomfortable. You got to get your comfort level up.
I think
usually
I have to-
helps with booze.
I think I have to work on being a more open person.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's talking dirty's fun. I mean, if you're both into it, it's like it's your chick. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
But you can't just be silent. What do you want to talk about that you don't? There has to be something you want to say.
I'm not even there. Like, I'm not stopping myself from talking. I'm just not.
You don't whisper to her, even something like this. Like this wouldn't be considered like dirty talk where you would think like, oh God, this stuff. But it's like, yeah, I want to fucking eat your ass. I want to fucking eat your ass. Something like that?
No.
Why wouldn't you say that? Give her a little warning. What's coming? Hey, by the way. Yep.
Ass eating will commence in 3 minutes. You will get on your belly and spread your legs. Put your ass up in the air. The tongue is coming.
You fucking talk dirty.
No, I just don't. It's not something that comes naturally to me right now.
Oh,
I'm fascinated with this.
Yeah, I
Poor
don't.
Sam.
I feel
Sam.
I feel insincere.
Oh.
What do you think when you're having sex? Like, because I used to fuck my girlfriend, and I would be so jealous that, like, she would be, like, zoned out and enjoying it, or my ex before her. And I'm like, what's happening with you right now? Like, I feel lost. Like, I'm by myself in
If
this.
they're enjoying it?
Yeah, or if they're just, like, enjoying quietly, like, the feeling of it. Like, for me, it's so hard for me to stay in it.
Wow.
Well, I think that's because you've also had much more experiences than
Or
most
just an
of us
addict,
have.
yeah, porn. But what are you doing when you're having sex? Are you looking at her?
Looking at her.
In her face? Her eyes?
Her face, her eyes, her
Do you kiss her?
body. Yeah, oh yeah.
And what are you thinking?
Yeah, there's not much.
How am I getting this?
Yeah, I mean, half the time it is stuff like that. Like, holy shit.
Damn, she's
Look at
way out
this
of my
chick.
league.
Yeah.
And that's why you won't really open up, because you're just hoping like she doesn't catch a glimpse of you and think like, oh, I didn't see that part of him. I'm out of here.
No, I'm very myself around
I don't think
here.
you're very
It's been-
confident.
It's been 6.5 years.
Do you guys have loving sex? Like you'll like love each other?
Yeah, both. Yeah. That not
Jimmy
every
looks
single...
at that like awful.
Literally,
He goes like, ew,
if
loving
he told
sex.
me we played basketball while we fucked, I would relate more to that.
Really?
Yes.
You've never had loving sex?
Not with a non-prostitute.
Well,
honestly,
what?
it's the opposites of what I like.
So you like having loving sex with a prostitute?
Or an inappropriate person.
Not without a not. Wow, really?
But like a girlfriend, you can't.
No.
Why
But I'm a
not?
loving guy because during
You've been in love, haven't you?
Sure. And I loved my ex very, very much. And I would tell her I loved her a lot. But I would kiss her and tell her I loved her and lay with her, just not while we fucked.
So when you have sex with a girlfriend, it just has to be dirty.
Not has
You
to
don't
be
like
dirty.
gentle touching during sex?
Gentle touching's great.
Okay, but that's kind of considered loving and
Yeah.
kissing in
But
certain
You can have
places.
loving sex with a prostitute? I'm really confused.
Or a girl I don't know that well.
You don't have to talk and be
Well,
like,
what-
I love you. I love you, Jonathan. I love you.
But what is the definition of loving sex with a prostitute?
Because it's inappropriate to tell a prostitute that you love her.
Oh, I
it's
gotcha.
inappropriate to be loving.
Isn't it inappropriate to be with the prostitute?
Let's start there.
Yeah, let's just start right there.
I like the opposite like that. But with a girlfriend, I have great sex with my ex. We'd fucking talk dirty. She just got it. Like, oh, fuck, man.
So everything has to be like naughty, like we're not supposed to be doing
Or
it.
but not even boyishly naughty, dirty.
Dirty.
But it doesn't have to
But you
always.
can't have both in a relationship? Dirty sex and then some loving sex?
You can, but to me, the
No, I
loving
mean you.
No, but the loving stuff, for me, doesn't do it sexually. Like, I'm thinking of my ex and how much I enjoyed sex with her, and I couldn't picture telling her I loved her while we fucked.
Wow. How did this go from Sam's premature ejaculating limp dick to Jimmy Norton?
Because we both... I'm fast. This is why I ask these questions. I'm fascinated by other people's sexual, what they can get off to. Like, I couldn't comprehend coming like that. Like, I couldn't do it.
But I think the average guy could have both.
Maybe you're right.
They could have the dirty sex and the loving sex, and they both are pretty damn cool.
It doesn't even have to be dirty. It's just...
But what happened that you can't have that? I'm confused.
The times where I couldn't, because I'm kind of a ritualistic creature, if I was 69ing on the bottom, we wouldn't be talking. Like, what would turn me on is like the smell of her pussy would turn me on. It was like that. But if we're just having regular sex, whether it's her in her stomach or me behind her or whatever, or missionary, when she would, I feel really weird when there's love involved with the sex. Wow. Really weird. If like she would, and even my ex who was dirty. But if we were laying there not having sex and she kissed me and said, I love you, like I would say, I love you too, or I would say it first. Like it was not afraid of being loving.
I think it's important to have both.
You're probably right.
I think a lot of people make that mistake.
You're probably right.
That it's either got to be, all lovey-lovey.
Well, yeah, there's a time and place for everything.
But there are times
condoms.
you just want to get, you want to get dirty.
I'm not balanced like that, though. I envy people that can do that and have healthy sex.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I can't comprehend not having the dirty part.
But Sam can't have the dirty part. You can't have the loving part.
No. I just don't dirty talk. It's
You
not
don't
always
spank
loving.
either.
Oh, God, Kenny.
Kenny.
My wife wanted me to spice up our love life, so I poured hot pepper seeds in her pussy.
I don't think he really did that.
Good. As opposed to pouring plutonium into that microphone. Now,
I think it's obvious we got to take a break.
Oh, yeah.
But when it's dirty, do you spank? Or do you like to be spanked?
No. I definitely don't like
Spanking's a very singular thing. Like,
Sure.
if you're dirty and you don't spank, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not dirty.
Oh,
just
no,
because you don't spank.
you're right.
Like, I don't like spanking. I think spanking comes off as silly when you're in bed doing it. Like, I'll do it as a joke. Sometimes if a girl's getting up to go to the bathroom or something like that, and she's kneeling up in bed, crawling over, so I will just whack her ass and we'll start laughing.
Spanking, I'm using that as the example. I shouldn't, I like to do it like just as a thing.
Like bent over the bed.
No, on her stomach on my bed. And
Really?
Rub the cheeks. Yeah, and then you just tell her whatever it is. Maybe
See, that's an odd thing. That's too ritualistic for me.
But it's sexy. They like it. It feels good.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of doing. I like doing things during sex that you could do like during, like if she's bent over the bed and you're just railing her from
I like
behind.
foreplay.
Then a little smack or a real tight fucking grip on her hip and shit. A fucking gun to the back of the head.
Like Janice on The Sopranos.
Yeah,
Kenny.
My wife is anal retentive. She won't let me fuck her in the ass.
Exactly where it was going.
Of course.
Maybe it's the fact that you deliver it like the fucking operator message.
His jokes even know fucking. You just know where they're going.
But yeah, spanking can be nice, like especially if she gets wet. Like this is what a girl, if you spank her, and then you tell her don't get wet. And if she gets wet while you're spanking her, you just brush the lips, and then you squeeze the pussy, or you slap her pussy.
Oh yeah, okay.
I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Pull her hair.
I like a lot of stupid foreplay at the beginning to the point where it's just like,
oh, you do, yeah.
Wow, that's goopy. Oh, that's goopy. Can't even hold it in. It's all over the sides like a fucking sprinkler hose exploded.
Goopy? Do you call her pussy goopy?
It's goopy. Like, ew, it's all goopy.
I say it looks like taffy melted in your cunt or something.
Yeah, you can call it that.
So wait, Sam, before we go, I have to know, what is your idea of being dirty? Not even with Jess, say your past girlfriend, just in general for you.
Well, no spanking, but maybe light hair pulling, more grabbing.
But she has dark hair.
You know what I mean.
Wait, grabbing, so you like grab her arm roughly while you're having sex to give it a little shake? Like a kid with balloons?
Hey, you.
No, like grabbing, like grab a butt cheek, grab a thigh, grab a whatever.
Take your damn hands off her. No?
No.
Not grab her like that?
No.
Those are awful grabs, by the way.
Yeah.
They're awful.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not. Luckily, I won't be having sex with you.
Do you pin her shoulders down with your knees and spit in her face, and then suck the spit up at the last minute? That's always fun to do.
I've been with those. The ones that want to spit in the face, that's hot. Make sure your breath is always fresh. But you hold that fucking mouth open, drip spit into it, slap
Wow.
her. Yeah.
Like a dog with rabies.
Fucking hot, man. Any girl that wants you to spit in her mouth, that's a good girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not if my food pocket is.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah, make sure the food pocket is not acting up.
I had shrimp last night. It's acting up a little bit right now.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna be spitting in anyone's face.
Are you at a point, like, I've had a couple of times, my girlfriend almost never had bad breath. She really just didn't. But if she had it, I would tell her, because it was so rare. Like, she had great breath. But I would go like, oh, your breath stinks. Like, if it was, because it was would your wife tell you, like, how your breath stinks if it does? Or are you too embarrassed by that?
No, I mean, for the radio show, I joke. I don't have bad breath.
But if you ever had it, like, I'm sure at a time we all have
She's
it.
never told me, so
Okay.
I guess I'm doing all right.
Yeah. I would always... if someone always has it, you can't tell them because it's like fucking...
No, I got a food pocket. It's a pain in the ass to keep it clean.
Can't you ever, like,
Food
fill up with
pocket.
it?
They fucking closed the gap. They did all sorts of shit. It's a problem.
Put a cork in there.
Put your change in there or something. Huh?
Yeah.
Full pockets.
We got a break because we got.
Oh, yes.
We got live reads and we got the Mission Impossible people coming in today.
All right.
Not Tom Cruise and not the guy from.